For those of you who didn't see, I recently just posted a video talking about my top 5 draft picks in the 2024 NBA draft. So far, of course, it is a little bit too early. I do know that, but that's just the fun of things, just to see when the draft does come out and kind of reflect on that and see how we, of course, went. In that video, I did, of course, talk about who I think the Detroit Pistons should select. Again, at the time of making this video, they will have the first overall pick in the NBA draft. But again, of course, we don't know where they're actually going to be selecting because the draft lottery hasn't, of course, happened yet. So we're basically just going off the current NBA standings. And yeah, let's just say it looks like the Pistons have a very good chance of getting pick 1 anyway. So again, if you haven't already, I do highly recommend you guys go and check out that video so you see who I have all the other teams, of course, selecting. So again, without further ado, here's who I think the Detroit Pistons should select with the first overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. And again, at the time of making this video, the Detroit Pistons do have the first overall pick. Well, I do have them taking Zachary Rashad. Hold on, scratch that. I definitely mispronounced his name. Zachary Rasache, I should say. Again, there's a lot of foreign players in this draft who have, to me, some funky names that are definitely perfectly normal from where they come from. Again, they probably think my name's pretty funky over there. But again, Zachary Rasache is an extremely good player. It's definitely a battle of him and Alexander Sarr, I think, for this first overall pick. And I think if Washington had pick 1, they probably would take Sarr. So it kind of works out with, of course, the Pistons at the time making this video having one where they will take Rasache, who is a 6'9", 6'10", extremely versatile small forward who has definitely jumped in the draft ranks as I think the weeks have really gone on. He does have a couple of different NBA comparisons, one, of course, being Franz Wagner. He excels at creating space for his shot. He has an extremely deadly step back where he can also hit a really good jump shot from that as well. Again, an extremely good open court athlete who, offensive talent, is just really, really good. He's been said to have one of the best shooting strokes in this whole entire draft, while also being able to be a very good ball handler. With his extremely good ball handling, it also is said that he can be a pretty good passer and playmaker, and he's also pretty good on the defensive end. And this just works really, really well for the Detroit Pistons, who will definitely be looking to add a couple more wings and forwards, I think, in this offseason, considering they've presumably already got Asar Thompson and Jalen Duren in that starting 5, who already aren't good three-point shooters at all. I think they definitely need to add some spacing into that lineup. They did obviously also lose Bojan Bogdanovic in the trade deadline to the New York Knicks. So again, they're definitely going to be looking for, I think, quite a bit of spacing and quite a bit of three-point shooting, considering we don't really know what Asar Thompson's ceiling is going to be like. Will he just be an elite defender in that starting lineup? We're not too sure, and even if that is the case, you still kind of do take that. And just adding a guy like this who can not only take, I think, some of the playmaking potentially and ball handling, of course, off Cade Cunningham, and just giving them another option on that side of the ball, he also can help out with the defense, which Detroit have been pretty notable on for having ever since their inception in the NBA. Of course, that has dropped off in the recent couple of years, but I definitely think Detroit are really going to try and get back to that. And with the Asar Thompson pick last year and the new potential pick this year, I think Zachary Rasache really does just come in, and he kind of fills every single void that they really do need to fill. Maybe not straight away, but I think the ceiling for this dude could obviously be a really good NBA star. And potentially, I mean, another option to add to Cade Cunningham, who will obviously also hopefully be an all-star for them in the future as well. So I really like this pick for the Detroit Pistons, and I think it just makes a lot of sense in terms of, again, filling that spacing need, adding another shot creator who can also help out on the defensive end. He can ball handle as well. Again, there's not exactly that much that Versace really can't do. So I think this makes a ton of sense and would really build on to their low-key impressive young core that's kind of building in Detroit right now. Of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below, guys. What do you think about my NBA mock draft? Do you guys agree with my top 5 picks? Again, picks 6 through 10 will be, of course, coming very soon. Then most likely the lottery after that. And could I do another first round this year? I'm not exactly too sure, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. This has been my way too early 2024 NBA mock draft. Hope you enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.